What's up, guys? Jeff here. Today I wanted to talk to you about your options right now. And you've really got two options. You've got the option one, which is sit at home and watch Netflix and basically don't do anything, don't improve, don't work to learn something new or anything. Just basically relax and do nothing, right? Or option two, use this time in quarantine to improve yourself, improve the things that are around you and improve the things that you want to have better of. Now, when I say that you can choose to do nothing, basically by doing nothing of improvement means that you're staying in the exact same place. And when you're staying in the exact same place, you have this gap of time. Anybody else is doing something. So that means you're competing with that person. And when we come out of this, you're going to then reflect on, wow, I didn't do much. Or you're going to reflect and be like, wow, I'm jealous of that person. Or, wow, why does that person have something that I don't have? That's because they took time right now and utilized this time to their advantage. And so that's what I wanted to kind of talk to you about today, which was option two. And option two is using this time to improve everything around you and improve yourself. And I wanted to go through kind of 5 different ideas for you guys to start implementing and using during this time that you guys can benefit from. So the first one, read or listen to some books. Try and listen to a book a week. That means you go through 4 books. An average book on audio is about 7 hours. So you listen to an hour a day. That's a very easy way to go through a book and find something on a topic that you want to improve upon or you want to learn about or you don't know anything about and you need to learn. Otherwise, try and read a couple, 20 pages a day is good because you're actually stuck at home. So reading for about 20 minutes a day would be a very good use of your time, or 20 pages a day, But trying to read right now is a great way to utilize this time to come out ahead. Second thing you can do, clean and organize your house. This is important because you're going to be in this environment more so than you usually would be. And that means that things might start to annoy you, or you might not enjoy your environment as much as you thought you did. And when you don't enjoy your environment, it means that you're going to have a negative thought around it. So rearranging, reorganizing, decluttering, moving things out and getting rid of things that you no longer need. Start with one area of your house. Maybe it's your closet, maybe it's your shoe rack, maybe it's just your drawers. And just organize that. And then simply move to another thing. And just keep improving the environment. And eventually you're going to have an environment that you really, really enjoy. And it's going to be much nicer than it currently is. And you're doing it in the time that you've already been either choosing to do nothing or choosing to improve. Third thing. Exercise, right? If you're not already doing the workouts that we're providing for you guys, you need to be doing those. Because again, in 30 days, for instance, you're going to come out of quarantine and you're going to want to be feeling good about yourself. But if you don't do anything during this time, you're probably not going to come out of that time feeling really awesome. So use this time to exercise more. Set yourself up on a daily consistent schedule in which you're going to get up, you're going to put your clothes on, and you're going to imaginarily go to the gym. It's very important because by having a routine, you'll actually stick to what you're supposed to do. One of the ways that you can do that, join our Zoom calls every day. Join them in the morning or join them in the night when we start adding that time period. Fourth thing you can do, set up an actual schedule. It's very important that you still maintain a routine. For myself, we've basically been stuck to going home. We can't go to our gym facility. We can't go to anywhere else. And basically our daily activities revolves around staying in the house. Now what that means is though, I'm still trying to wake up at a set time because after this is done, I'm going to have to wake up earlier. So waking up at a set time, maintaining a same work routine. Maybe you're not actually going to work, but you can act as if you're working during a set time. Maybe you have a child that's stopping you from being able to do that as much, but still setting up times in which they go play their game and you do a little bit of reading. They go for a walk with you and you also go for a walk. Doing activities like that in ways that they go do something, you're doing something, but you're keeping a set routine and schedule. And fifth, journal. Journaling is very, very beneficial for expressing your feelings and expressing your thoughts, telling yourself about what's actually going on in your head. And also it would be a great way to look back here in a couple years and think about just how weird and different this current experience of quarantine and being sheltered at home or whatever we're being considered right now is different than probably anything you've experienced in your life before. And that would be a good thing to look back on in a year or 2 years or a couple years down the line. It also might get you in the positive habit of just simply journaling your feelings, journaling your nutrition, and journaling things that are beneficial for your overall growth and development as you as a whole. Now, I said I was only going to give you 5, and that's right on 5 minutes, but I'm actually going to give you a 6th. And that is start to try and learn to cook or meal prep or food log. You have one of those that is a challenge to you. You have one of them that might be a little bit easier to you, and then you have one that might be just, it's there. Try and choose the one that you can use as a small domino. Which one can you do and start improving on? Are you already using MyFitnessPal but just not as diligently? Well, start being better at it, because now again you have time. Or maybe you haven't ventured into MyFitnessPal but you've started to food prep. So maybe during this time your goal is really to dial in food prep. Because what you want to do here is set up a domino. And that domino is whatever action it might be. So I'm going to use food prep. My first domino is food prep, because once I can get food prep dialed in, maybe this week I get better at it and realize, wow, it's not that hard. It only took me this long and I figured out a process for it. Now I can hit that domino, and that domino will hit the next one. And food prep would lead to me being able to load into MyFitnessPal and set myself up for success knowing my numbers in advance. And that domino leads into me having success with my weight loss or my nutrition goals. So think about a way that you can start with a small list nutrition domino, whether it's in the kitchen actually cooking the food and building a skill or being able to do it better. Or maybe it's the actual art of preparation, setting up and preparing yourself for success that week. Or maybe it's just the actual setting up and writing down what you're consuming, so that way you guys have an actual bank account or better bank account of your nutrition, right? So those are actually 6 things that you guys can start implementing right away that will help you during this time while still helping you maintain your goals, set yourself up for success, and come out of this quarantine, stay at home, 30-day thing much better, much ahead, and much happier. Because again, the last thing you're going to want to do is come out of this thing and feel like you didn't do shit for 45 days. And realizing that all your hard work in the past went out the window because you didn't do 1, 2, 3, or all 6 of the things that I just suggested. So give it a shot. Let me know which one the first thing you're going to start with, and that way I can hold you a little bit more accountable to it. Declare it and comment it, and that way we can get after it, guys. Have fun and enjoy, and start doing them. Because again, you have 2 choices: the choice to do nothing, or the choice to do something that benefits you. So start doing the one that you really think is going to be beneficial to where you want to be.